Hey guys, Delta here, and welcome back to my GM mode series, rebuilding the Tampa Bay Lightning. We are at July 1st. I'm stumbling over my words. July 1st, the start of unrestricted free agency. So let's dive in. We only got 2.5 million. We got 2.8 million cap space. We need to do some work here. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to sign many free agents right now. First off, let's. Well, I guess if that's the case, I can make that trade later. Let's take a look at free agency and see what is available. Let's see what's in the RFAs first. Not much. Okay. Unrestricted free agents. Who could help us? For relatively cheap, I guess. Decent third line presence. Who's going to be cheaper? Raymond or Latendresse? What's the durability on him? 82 versus Raymond. 83, not much better. I don't really know who to pick, because Raymond's a speedy guy with a decent shot, but Latendresse has size. So he's 230 at 6'2". That's a little heavy. And the speed's just not there. So I think I'm going to offer Raymond a contract. What can I get? Whoa. Jeez. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to be waiting till the end. Oh, Talbot. Talbot's available? Okay. Wow, 2.4. That's quite a bit. Jeez. Is there anyone, like, decent? Fourth line guy, I guess. Not for 1.5 though, jeez. Okay, let's just start with the first problem. And that is we need a goalie. We need a starting goaltender on the Tampa Bay Lightning, and I have someone in mind. From a team that has two goalies, even though this guy's supposed to be the goalie of the future. And as soon as it landed on New Jersey, I think everyone knows what I'm doing. Corey Schneider. Alright. Let's dangle Ben Bishop. Well, let's look at, the trade value is clearly way off here. And I'm going to have to overpay because they don't want to give up Schneider. So, let's go to my draft picks. And I'm going to say, 2017, 2018. Let's try this. Let's try 2018 and 2019. And see if that gets the deal done. Because that's a lot that I'm giving up. Let's maybe see if I can get, like, I don't know, something in one of those drafts back. Maybe a second there. Cause, like, 2 firsts. Like, I'm giving up quite a bit. So let's see if I can get this. Value's just a bit low. So, okay, let's try maybe getting a third in 2018. Or maybe, let's try 2019 second. Let's try that. Not quite. Okay, let's go back and do the 2018 third. There we go. There's a deal. We now have a starting goaltender on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Mr. Corey Schneider. Whoa, what did I do? Okay, I went to my trade block. You can see here. Corey Schneider, 86 overall. Gonna be a good, solid guy for us. Yeah. It's a solid pickup. $4 million, not a bad contract either. Only what was Bishop getting there? 2.3, I think. So it's not he was overpaid. So I'm not feeling too bad. That's a thing that I do a lot in my GM mode. I'm kind of cheap. I basically send away all my future like first round picks, and by the time those drafts come around, I've developed enough guys that I can trade them off and get those picks back. Or maybe I just don't need a pick that year. I've stocked up enough. Anyways, we're all about getting picks in the next 2-3 drafts and adding the pieces we need. So, where does that leave me in terms of cap? 1.1 million. I wish I could move some players around between the minors and here to clear some cap space. Let's take a look at Nashville, see what it's going to take to get a certain player. Certain Philip Forsberg out of there. Let's look at picks here. Whoa. Okay. Am I going to have to give up my 2015 first, or... I might have to give up my 2015 first to get him. And I do like him. Bigger guy, 18, playmaker, right wing. Though I do have a lot of right wings, that's the thing. Oh, and it puts me over the cap as well. I guess because he is in the NHL, so I cannot make that deal. Let's go take a look at free agency again. Sign some free agents. Just go see if we can find a, I don't know, a decent sixth defenseman. Someone that's relatively cheap. I thought I saw Bobby Sanguinetti in here. Oh, he's only 76 right now. He was 80 in, though I guess I was a year ahead in my Hurricanes dynasty. Okay. Not really anyone that I can fit in. So I now have to make some trades with the defense. Let's jump ahead a day here. That way I can just go to my phone and trade players. Who do I want to get rid of first? Matthias Olin, I think, is the big one. Longtime Canuck. You know, I have fond memories of him in a Canuck uniform. What, 80 overall, 36 years old, $3.6 million. Not a chance. So let's see if we can find a team that wants him. Washington, but that puts him over the cap. Vancouver wants him back. St. Louis, San Jose, Pittsburgh. Ottawa wants him as well, the Rangers. St. Louis interests me because they're at a conference, so I didn't see it put them over the cap, so that might be a good fit. Let's go take a look at St. Louis. Absolutely. Okay. Defense. Anything decent that I can get back in return? Maybe Jordan Leopold. There we go. 1.4 million less. Still a veteran guy, but he would, I think, be more useful to me back there. Yeah, none of these look like they're guys that are going to be prospects developing. Anyways. Okay, salary cap looks decent there. That doesn't free up as much as I would have liked it to. Let's try and even things up here. You know, let's see. Take $500,000 off of it. Let's see what the trade values look like. Okay, I gotta give a little something extra, especially since they're gonna take some cap off. Let's jump ahead to these later drafts. Maybe a 2019 second. Will that get it done? Keen in keeping the amount of salary. Okay. So that's the thing for them. They don't want to keep that much salary. Let's try this. Okay, let's just go even. Okay, there we go. So that cleared a bit of salary and gave me I think an improvement on defense. Let's look at what else we got. Defenseman. So that's going to be my top pairing, Carl and Hedman. That gives me a solid second pairing, but aging and... yeah, Leopold and I guess Ollie, maybe, is my defense. Maybe I unload him at the deadline. Though I would... you know, I like what Salo brings with his slap shot. But his durability is 55. Oh, dear God. What's Brewer's? It's 75. I think I'm going to hold on to Brewer. I'm going to have to say goodbye to Sammy Salo, even though he was a long-time favorite maker. Let's see if we can find someone that wants to take him on. Vancouver wants him back, but they don't have the cap space. Unless, who could I take back as a defenseman from Vancouver? Ooh, Tanev. I'd have to pay up to get him. I would have to pay up to bring in Chris Tanev. Probably have to take a bit of salary. Though he is a guy I would like to add. What's he looking at here? Ooh. I like Tanev. I think I'm going to try and make this work. What am I going to have to give up to get this done? What do they like? Let's look at draft picks. Maybe give up my 2017 first. Does that do things? What's my... It's considered neutral. Let's see, does that... Trade block, you should check it out based on what you're asking. The value just isn't up to snuff and it doesn't match their block. Okay, let's see if there's something that they want to give up. Here, okay. 2014 second. And maybe let's throw in and obviously let's throw in some more picks on my end. Let's give him that. And 2018 second, I suppose. You're quite far off. Wow, that second really changed things. Let's just try this. Oh boy, I have a poor GM relationship now. That is going to make this trade very difficult. Someone else that wants Sammy Salo. Anyone? Ottawa. Ottawa just wants everybody. Florida. That's interesting. Who do they have available? Defenseman. Young Good Branson. Right-handed. Could be a good replacement. Let's try that. Let's try and bring in Good Branson. Oh, but they're considered my rival. Oh, jeez. I didn't think about that. I'm Tampa Bay. Let's try this. Quite far off. Alright. Well, you're already considered my rival. I can't really make the relationship any worse. How much is... What's the potential? Potential is 4... Wait, what was his salary? His salary is 3.2. That's not much of a... Screw this. I'm just going to go back to Vancouver. Let's try and get this deal done with Vancouver. I want Tanev. Maybe Corrado. Oh wow, look at his value is massive. He's gonna be a very good player. That kid's a stud. Okay, Tanev. I have to find something they want to give up and something that I want. It's something more that they want. So that's something they can give up, but what more do they want? What could I throw in? Like, there's really not a whole lot. I'm gonna have to just, like... I'm just gonna have to pay up, I suppose. Let's see what else. Maybe I take that out, go with a 2016 first, and maybe ask for the second then? Quite far off. Jesus Christ. I know Tanev's going to be good, but that's a lot to give up. I think I'd rather try that on... No, but Good Branson's salary really kills it for me. It'd be worth it though, so let's give the same offer for... Oh, and that works! That worked! Maybe I should have tried going down a bit. Wow, okay. Well, that does that. That makes things interesting. So my defense core now... Carl and Hedman on the top pair, Brewer and Goodbranson on the second, Leopold, and then, I guess, Ollie. Is Ollie a right-handed shot? It's a left-hand, whatever. Ollie on that pair. Then we got that. Now I have $3 million in cap space, which is solid. That is solid. Oh, but I got to re-sign Goodbranson after this year. Damn. That was a lot to give up for him, but he will be a good player. Hopefully. Hopefully. Like I said, I don't pretend to know everything about this game. I'm kind of just taking guesses. I got a lot of good right-wing prospects. But basically, these are the guys that are likely play in the NHL. Everything below that will go at AHL. Drouin, Palat, he'd be in the AHL. So I need to find some left wings. I definitely need to find some left wingers, and I need to find a proper third line center. So let's go take a look in free agency. See what is available in the category of left wing. We got Mason Raymond still here. No one's interested. Gagne, Wolski, Ponikarovsky. Petrell's a fourth liner. But he might be a decent fourth liner. Okay, let's try this with Raymond. Let's go 2 years at 2.5 and see if that gets him to come in. He can play third line. Simulate a couple days. GM rep has dropped. That's too bad. Sign free agents. Goalies, let's see. I really have a backup. I don't need to look at goalies. Left wing. I'm the one team that's interested. What's available in centers? Talbot. Talbot could be a decent third center, but he's asking for quite a bit. I think that's something I'm going to have to do via trade, if anything. Who would be a good third center? Huh. I'm not sure. It's hard to find a really good third line center that isn't like one of these stupid, like, this guy's a second line or a first line center on most teams. Kind of like what San Jose had for a while, with Pavelski as the third line center. Simulate a couple more days. GM rep is going up. There we go. Mason Raymond has signed with us. So now we have a third line winger. Let's take a look at the contracts again. Maybe get an idea of what our forward lines will look like. So, of course, we're going to have Stamkos and St. Louis on one line. I could play Drouin with him, I suppose, though I kind of want to have him on the second line. And let's say Filppula and Drouin. Maybe put Purcell on the first line. I need to find another forward prospect, though. I really do. Another guy that can step in there. Should I try Philip Forsberg again? I think I might. That seems like a good fit. Or maybe I can go after Jakob Silfverberg. I don't really know. There are a lot of guys that could fit in. Zach Cassian, possibly? No, he doesn't develop that quickly. But he usually does turn out to be a good second line forward. Huh. Let's, as I'm sure you're figuring out, I don't really have a ton planned. Like, I had a few things I figured out from the start. Like, I wanted to get rid of Malone, obviously. I wanted to fix up the defense. I wanted to get Corey Schneider. And I did that. Let's go see what it takes to get Cassian. Power forward. One that I don't think we actually have any power forwards. That would be a very good thing to add. But it's going to cost a lot. Right, is Duran's a playmaker, right? So I don't really... Oh, he's a sniper. And what's Filppula? He's a playmaker. Okay. So it would make sense to have a power forward on that other side. But it's going to cost me something to get him. I don't have my 2016 first either. 2015? What does that look like? That's not going to get me him. Jeez. 'Tis expensive. Let's go look at Philip Forsberg. Because he's a guy I like. 1873 overall. 4-star. Could be a fit. Let's just try and do the first for him straight up. Yeah, they're not happy with that. So I'm not gonna... Do I really want to press it further? Let's see what I can maybe get. What's the, here we go, 2018 second. The furthest second that I can give. Fine, let's just try 2015. Let's see. Okay, that's not going to work. Nah, poor GM relationship. Let's just continue on. And let's just sim through the rest of the offseason here. Actually, free agent. And, where's Leonard Petrell? Because he's a decent... there he is. He's a decent fourth-line guy. I'll offer him $1 million for a year. Yeah. Let's go $1 million. And we will see if he accepts it. And if not, I don't know. GM rep is dropped. Well, that's great. Yeah, I guess because... that... Okay, accept the offer. Awesome. Okay, now I have a fourth line left wing. I got a couple left wings added. And I guess I'll have to play some right wings on the other side, and that sets me there. Alright, let's just go straight through to September. And see if we get any trade offers along the way. Thankfully, simming is a lot faster in this game. In NHL 13, it took like 10 minutes to get through the offseason. Eric Brewer for a... picks, but Eric Brewer is kind of on the roster now. I have him penciled in. I think he's a guy, if anything, I would trade at the deadline. Because I don't really have any guys that I want to step in. Right? I don't have like a Frank Corrado that I want to make space for. So I'm going to decline the trade. I'll take him off the block for now. My cap space just increased. What the hell? Get to the end of things and I can search for some AHL guys to sign and bolster that lineup, which is always good. And you can get them cheap, right? Just before the preseason, guys will take less money. It's nice. So now we are transitioning into August. All sorts of guys coming off the market. You can see them flashing by on the top free agents over there on the right side. Getting close. Haven't had a trade offer in a while. That's kind of refreshing, though. If you have a guy on the block, and it used to be that like they just send you variations of the same offer over and over again, even though you keep rejecting it. Anyways, let's go to the trading block, and let's actually mess with my trading block this time. So I want future future firsts and seconds. Yeah. Surplus. Lots of those. Yeah. Okay. Surplus. Forwards. Defense. Yeah, basically I have a surplus of everything. I have a starter, so I can clear that. I would like another top 4 defenseman. Under 30, ideally. That'd be great. I have a backup goalie. I need a third line. Yeah. Forward. I need a center. For sure. And surplus. I'm going to take Eric Brewer off. I'm going to put Tom Pyatt on because he is penciled in as the third line center right now, and I'm going to move him to hopefully move him to get a solid third line center to play with Mason Raymond and whoever's on that other wing. Maybe Brett Connolly could be a fit. Then I want to get a playmaker. Who would have a decent playmaker around 80-ish overall? 80, 81. We shall see. Okay, Tom Pyatt. I'll leave Brewer on just to see what kind of offers I get. Because maybe I can get a younger guy for him. Anyways, that sets my trading block. We're now here a week. We're on September 7th, and I think that should wrap it up for this part. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video around, and I'll see you guys next time.